Well, you know him from his multiple Netflix specials. Comedian, actor, producer, writer, New York Times bestselling author, and he is bringing the laughs to the First Coast and the pride and joy of Ohio,
Yes.
Mr. Matt Rife. So nice to see you in person.
Nice to see you as
Thank
well.
you so
Thanks
much
for
for
making it
joining
happen.
us. Of course, so I got to interview him on Zoom. You exceeded all my expectations. You know, with comedians,
Very
you never
so,
know
yeah.
how it's going to go,
Of
right?
course.
You know, are they going to like gig you a little bit? The nicest person. Well, maybe you don't want to give that away.
Well,
I don't
thank
know.
you. No, it's network TV, so the reins are reeled in just a little bit.
Okay, that's good. Well, let me ask you, we're going to talk some other things because this is not your first time in Jacksonville, but tell us about this tour. This is a world tour and an Arena 360 tour?
Yes, this is for sure the best opportunity I've had to come to Jacksonville. I've got an uncle that lives here. I've spent quite a few hours in some Waffle Houses here.
There you go.
Started out at the Jacksonville Comedy Zone. Was the first time I'd
Oh my
ever
gosh,
performed
you
here.
did. That's cool.
And now we've graduated to ViStar Arena. This is our first
Amazing.
official in the round arena tour. So to get to
Right.
come here and perform for 10,000+ people is
That's
unbelievable.
amazing.
I didn't know that many people lived here. This is great.
Well, and there's going to be a lot of traffic while you're here too because of the
sure.
Players Tournament. And so you're not a big golfer, I take
Never
it.
even
No.
held a golf club.
Really?
No, never.
Never.
I know. Never been to a driving range. None of it. Mini golf I could hold my
That's
own.
more my speed too.
There we go.
Yeah, I like that as well. All right, so you've been in town before, and I was going to ask you what are some of your like must-do things here, but you say you're always kind of in and out, huh? You travel a lot.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to a good show and
Yeah.
try not to get stabbed.
Lord.
Other than that, like, what would you suggest a tourist
With
do?
the little time. You know what? With the weather we're having, I think we're pretty good literally where we are currently, but we've had some weather coming in, Mike was saying.
It's bad weather?
Yeah, I guess so.
Nobody told me. Terrible
Yeah,
travel
well.
agent. Okay.
But I would always go to the beach. Like our beach here is
Is there a
amazing.
specific beach that you like?
I mean, Neptune Beach, Atlantic Beach, Jack's Beach. They're all kind of right connected, and there's a lot of great restaurants and bars.
Are the beaches clean, or am I stepping over needles?
Nope, they're clean
Okay. All right. I trust
during
you.
the day. And then, do you drink?
A little bit
Okay.
from time to time.
If you do, go to Lemon Bar. That's one
Lemon
of my
Bar.
favorites. Yeah,
Okay.
out there. I like that place.
Shout out Lemon Bar.
Okay, and then let's talk a little bit more about your comedy. Because if you haven't seen his comedy, are you living under a rock? But also, you do a lot of crowd work. Now, I know you do the traditional stand-up where you talk, you tell stories and
Yeah.
that kind of thing, but the crowd work is just so amazing because you have to be quick wit like that.
Thank you.
Have there been jokes that you're like, oh, teetering on the edge, should I do this, should I not? But then the audience just absolutely loved it.
Oh yeah, that's why you got to trust yourself, right? It's like your sense of humor got you this far. Like
Right.
you have a pretty good inkling of what's going to be funny. I mean, shoot for the stars, right? If there's
Yeah.
anything that's on the tip of your tongue that you're like, oh, I'm not sure, just float it out there.
Right.
That's the most fun when it's high risk, high reward, right? So I mean, I again, we're on morning news, so maybe I won't float out the exact topics, but if you come to
Okay.
the show, I
All
wouldn't be
right.
shocked to hear anything.
Well, and this is a question I had too in the green room. With an arena this big and the 360, do you feel like disconnected from the audience, or do you still feel that intimate connection with at least the people like kind of closer to you?
No,
on the
I
stage?
kind of pride myself on making 10,000 people feel like 200 in an intimate comedy
love
club.
that.
It's amazing, and the stage is in the round, right?
Right.
So it's like performing for 4 different theaters.
Oh, I
You've
see.
got. I imagine it's the same energy as being the star at an orgy, right? Like you've got energy coming at you from every angle. There's just
Well.
energy coming at you. It's uproarious. It's really incomparable.
Oh, look,
Where
they
have you
come back
been?
for this one.
Where were you?
For his next interview.
Oh my God!
Do you
There's no way we
agree?
can
Do
do
you
it.
agree? It's a little
Wow,
hot in
this has
here.
been the best show so far. Hey, man.
Yeah. Well, I love that you try to keep it intimate for everybody, and I know several people who are going to be there. I'm going to be there. Cannot wait. But let's talk about some of the things that you have coming up.
Yes. Well, we've got the tour the rest of this year as well. We've got.
You're going to Tampa next,
we have
right?
Tampa. Tampa's tomorrow.
Okay.
Then we've got Hollywood, Florida down south later this year, as well as dates all throughout the year. So if you have friends and family who live around the country, send them our way.
Yeah.
We've also got a movie with Owen Wilson coming out later this year.
right. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you,
That's
thank
cool.
you. Based on a music festival in Florida, by the way, called
right
Rolling
on.
Loud.
That's cool.
Yeah, that'll be later this year. I think it's. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think it's September is going to be out in theaters.
Okay, we'll look for it in fall.
Yeah, and then we have The Altruist on Netflix that'll be out later this year.
That's so exciting. Now, how do you like doing that versus being on a stage and getting that instant gratification?
Oh my God, it's so new, and I have such a respect for it. I've been doing comedy for, it'll be 15 years next month, so literally half my
Wow.
life. So acting is like a brand new field that I get to kind of step into that I'm unfamiliar with and get to just grow.
Yeah, that's cool. So, okay, so what have you found to be very different from acting as far as doing comedy, right? Or at least stand up?
Because you still have to kind of memorize.
The call time, for sure. I don't know how you guys do this.
Hey, you were on
Crazy
time.
day.
You guys were like, be here at 10:30. I woke up at 10:22. I don't know how you do
They get ready so quickly.
It's so true.
Well, at comedy, I could wake up. My show's at 7:30. I could wake up at 5 p.m.
And be good to go.
Yeah, perfectly
that's
fine.
so
That's the
nice.
biggest difference.
Matt, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for
course.
the next interview, man. It
Yes.
was very good to meet
Thanks
you.
so much for
Great
having
job.
me,
We'll see
man.
you
Well,
there.
in a time when we need comedy more than ever,
Thank you.
I love that you are willing to push the envelope. You don't let
course.
people say the cancel word. I think we're all sick of that. Let's
course.
just all laugh it off. No one's being serious. It's all a joke. And I think it's very refreshing. So thank you so much for joining us. If
Thank
we want to
you.
follow along on all your endeavors, can you give us your website?
Yeah, just mattrifeofficial.com. Everything's on there.
Awesome. And then, of course, he's going to be at ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena tonight. I cannot wait. It's going to
see
be
you
so much
there.
fun. I will see you there. Thank you so much for joining us.
My
and
pleasure.
Break a leg, good luck. I don't know, whatever they say to
All of the
comedians.
above.
And travel safely.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
David, what you got?